There are all kinds of things that bear on any site when you come to look at it, and you have to take all of them into account. There's all the physicality of it. There are all the social things involved with all the social concerns. There's all the historical ones. And you don't essentially focus on them in a kind of analytical sense, but you do it by kind of massaging of the entire thing to try and get a feel for how the space is understood, feel for how the space is experienced. In the entrance to MoCA, you go down into a lower plaza. And I felt that the whole plaza is too hard. It's the way most plazas are now. Everything's concreted over, everything is hard. And I wanted to, in a sense, do something that softened it up, something that played with the color of that red sandstone that comes from India. And so what I came up with are these large structures with bougainvillea growing out of them. Originally, I considered making it out of bamboo, but it became much too difficult in a temporary installation. So we went to rebar, which is just the most common material possible. I rather like it. It has a little bit of a bamboo character to it. There's 50 of these 1-inch rebars, and they converge to about 12 feet high. Interspersed between every one of those is a 3/4-inch rebar. Then the plant material will fan out on this and lay on there, and we'll have instant karma. I am in many ways now involved with other people because every single project asks me to work in ways that I've not worked with before. Jack, before you weld that, let me just have a little moment here of conversation. I think the bottom is too splayed out. This seems to be narrower, slimmer.
Yeah, the 11 inches would be closer to the model.
So we'd be coming in all the way around. That'll make it 5 feet 4 inches in diameter.
That dimension.
How about stability? Is it
We're okay.
We're still okay?
Yeah.
If we came in
We're
that much to
borderline.
5.5, we're borderline. What do we do? I'm over my head all the time now. I mean, never know what I'm going to be working with next week. It might be electronics and digital sound on one hand, and the other hand, it might be planting a tree. I've been growing the bougainvillea for 2 years now, so it's quite large. There's nothing more interesting than plant material which catches the light and has a lot of filtering of light, and I think that's what the plaza really needs.
Okay, you come over this way.
It's not that easy to start fresh each time. To really do something special in each case. The ability to do, say, what one artist does, just to hone one area, is incredible and unique enough. Now I'm asking the question, can that be more complex? Can that, in a sense, be broadened? Can artists really function in a broader range? And that the idea of what we do is not about a tool or a method or an attitude, but rather, in a sense, about an aesthetic, which is a piece and a part of a much larger whole. For me to be an artist was, as I said, was not a very easy thing to do. It was not a graceful thing to do. And I kind of, in a way, set the other aspects of my life aside and was able to, apparently. Now I'm at a point in my life, an incredibly, fortunate thing happened.
Across.
I met Adele. From the first time I saw her, I was taken completely. And of course, we had to have a child. Anna Grace is so beautiful and so incredible. Like every father, I'm like giddy about the whole thing.
Let's get some blue in there, huh? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And we'll do some sideways. That's good. Give me a shot.
Anna Grace.
That's sideways. That's yours.
In looking back, it's really quite amazing. I think essentially I've covered so much ground. But the thread has been exactly the same.
Another one.
The idea of the wonder, the human potential to perceive the world. Following the thread of that, that's the exciting thing. That's the fun thing. And how can you do anything other than just pursue it?
Pow, huh?
How?
Pow.